Welcome back to the Freelancer's Tea Break, the short and sweet podcast that you can enjoy whilst you're making a cuppa. I'm Emma Cossey, a coach for freelancers, and I'm here to chat to you about tips, tricks, and advice for freelancers. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Freelancer's Tea Break. This one's a first for me. I'm recording it on video as well as audio. I usually record my podcasts, not made up for camera, because it makes it so much easier for me to do, but I think it was about time that I start recording some video episodes, and this allows me to actually show you things as well as tell you about them. So if you're listening to the podcast, I'm going to describe what I'm sharing. If you're not, if you're watching, you're going to be able to see it. So, and also a reminder, the Freelancer's Tea Break is the short, sweet podcast designed to be listened to or watched during your tea break. Short and sweet tips. And it's been going for quite a few years now in an audio basis. So this is a good trial of how it will go with video. And I've got some things to share with you, some of my favourite freelance things. So I thought I'd share a few of them with you today. And if you are listening on the audio, but you want to watch on video, I'll put the details for the YouTube channel below. All of the previous ones are on the YouTube channel as well. This will be the first video one. So I wanted to share a few things I love at the moment as a freelancer that I think you might like as well. And the first one is, I'm going to hold these up. These are some giant circular stickers, and they are whiteboard kind of style stickers. So you can draw on them and then wipe them off. Dry eraser kind of pens. I think I just got a batch of them from Amazon, and they're all different colours. And I think they're designed for like teachers to have the students and things. But I have mine. I have a couple in my office. I have them on the wall so that I can keep track of my income or my goals. But I have also taken them out to like networking events when I'm doing a presentation and used it to write notes that then I can put behind me or people can take photos of and things like that. They're so useful in so many different ways. So if you are doing presentations or even if you're going to meet with people, these are such an affordable way to all take notes together, and then you can wipe them off later or just take photos. They so I think there's 12 in a pack. You can get loads of different ones. Just search for giant dry erase circles on Amazon. And I think it came in a pack of 12, and there's loads of different colours: blue, orange, pink. I think they've got some that are like blackboard ones as well. But I find these so useful, and you would be surprised how often I end up pulling these out. My son has stolen a couple to put up in his room. But yes, they are a surprisingly useful tool. The second thing is I have a relatively small office on purpose. Like I could have used the other spare room we have in the house as the office, but I really like that this is nice and cosy. It's right near the door, so if the doorbell goes, it's really handy. But it means I'm slightly more limited on space. So I am unfortunately locked into Apple in terms of like I have an Apple iPad, I've got the iPhone, watch, all sorts of different things. The earbuds, I'm not exactly happy about it, but that's where we are. So I needed something that charged a few of them without using up loads of space and having loads of cables. So I got this charger, which I'll find the details and put it in the notes. But to give you a description, it's like an accordion charger almost. It's got 3 sections, one for your phone for wireless charging, one for your earbuds for wireless charging, and one with a bit that pops up for your watch. Now, you can either have them flat, so each of the 3 sections lie next to each other, or you can fold them up into a triangle. So it's much easier, and it's really good magnets on it, so they do stay. Like if you put your phone on it, it will stay up. And with the new iPhone function, where if you have it sideways, it kind of gives you, I can't remember what it's called, but it gives you like all your calendar and your details, and you can quickly swipe up. It's quite handy for this function. Or just fold it up and just stick your phone on the top. So I like anything that reduces cables, and it's really handy when I'm working from my clients' offices or out and about. I can just throw that in my bag, nice and easy to use. And the third thing I wanted to share was Freelancer magazine. I've always got a ton of these. I've been, I think, a subscriber since I think the second or third issue, and the most recent one's issue 11. Now, if you have been a listener for a while, you might have heard the episode with Sophie, who is the editor and founder of Freelance magazine. But it's genuinely a really great magazine. It's really creative. There's loads in there specifically for freelancers. There's even the adverts are so well tailored to freelancers, and they don't feel like adverts. They feel like they're really tailored to you as a person. So I would really recommend having a look at that. I think there's a virtual version. I just like the paper version. I don't buy many magazines now, apart from like Freelancer magazine and Homeworker magazine, but I get that one digitally. So I can't show that one at the moment, but both of those are really excellent magazines. So that's 3 things that I really love at the moment. The dry wipe giant circles that you can put on the wall. You can also get, by the way, the dry wipe. You can get like a big sticker of it that you can stick on the wall. But I just like that it's fun and colourful. The charger, which charges multiple gadgets at once, but it's really nice and foldable, and Freelancer magazine as well. If you enjoyed this and you want to know some more favourites, maybe my favourite tools or favourite books or things like that, let me know in the comments or let me know on social media. And you'll find all the links down below. So that's the first episode videoed and done. See how that goes. I might be back to do more. We shall see.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Freelancers Tea Break. I hope you found it useful. If you want to connect with other freelancers, do come join us in the Facebook group, The Freelance Lifestylers. It's completely free and really lovely and supportive. You can also find out more information on freelancing at freelancelifestyle.co.uk. And as always, I'd really appreciate it if you were able to take a moment to leave a review on the podcast platform of your choice.